Set in an American prison whose security system is specifically designed for hardcore criminals. But ironically, there is still a luxurious facility where a prisoner named Balaam can freely run his illegal business, through the support of a pimp named Green, who is none other than the prison warden himself. In another room, several new prisoners are seen arriving, including a former police intelligence officer named Jack, who, from the way he is treated, it is clear that Green has a personal grudge against him.
Been a cop killer. And there's us guards. And there's you.
Jack's memory flashes back to the past when he and his partner broke into a bank, where Jack focused on taking secret archives related to serious crimes involving important state institutions, such as the prosecutor's office and the FBI. Only Jack survived and managed to escape with the archives. On the way, he accidentally met an FBI officer who was none other than the perpetrator of the murder of his wife some time ago. The journalist is named Sinclair, and Jack chose him to hold the archive because so far only Sinclair has dared to reveal the complicated case that has dragged Jackie's name.
Oh my God.
In prison, we are introduced to Balaam's nephew, who fiercely and arrogantly forces the prisoners to hand over their security money.
That's not from you.
But that does not apply to Jackie, who without further ado immediately gives him a meaningful lesson.
Come on, get up. Come on, get up. Come on. Come on.
As a result of the incident, the next day Jack was taken to a special room from here. It began to be clear that his target in this prison was the main criminal, namely Balaam himself, who openly threatened to kill Jack like his wife before.
You and I, we are at war.
The afternoon changed. It was seen that 4 prisoners sent by Balaam had entered Jack's room to carry out the execution. But this is what happened. After discussing the evidence archive with a prosecutor, Sinclair finally met Jack directly in the visiting room, where Jack believed that Sinclair would not misuse the evidence.
Use the information for Sinclair.
As Jack held the necklace that his wife had given him before her death,
Hey.
at that moment Jack was approached by a prison cleaner named William, who had been paying attention to him from the start.
Let the good ones sing, right?
Sin moved into the women's cell when a prisoner named Elena had a fight with a group of prisoners who were still Balaam's henchmen. So it was no wonder that the wardens defended them more, while Elena was immediately dragged to face Balaam, who was promising a prize of $100,000 for anyone who could kill Jackie.
To the man that brings me Jack Stone's head.
The competition reached William's ears, who immediately asked Jack to be wary of people in the prison who were likely to take part. And sure enough, 2 officers came to escort the prisoners who were about to try their luck, but Jack managed to overcome them. On the other hand, a panicked expression was seen on the prosecutor's face, because it turned out that he was the prosecutor involved in the evil deal with Balaam. If it was really revealed, he would definitely be dragged into it too. And this was also what made Balaam even more ambitious to kill Jackie that day.
He will be dead by the end of the day.
Now it was the turn of 3 fully armed wardens who were deployed at once. But with Jack's controlled steps, the threat was resolved without any obstacles. Again, Jackie was confronted by dozens of determined prisoners whose brains had been washed by the amount of the prize. But finally, some of them realized that the prize was not comparable to the bad consequences that they would receive if they chose to deal with Jackie. Thank you for watching and see you again in the next video.